Hey guys, this is Mike with MrNoFluff.com. We're going to do a live negotiation on a subject to deal, aka just taking over payments. All right, so this is a subject to deal before we pull back the curtain. A subject to is what I teach at Mr. No Fluff called terms, where you or anyone, this is what I specialize in, where I buy without using my own money, without using a bank and without using my own credit. So again, I don't use a pile of cash, I don't use credit, and I definitely don't talk to bankers. All I do is I just step into the seller's shoes and I just take over their payments. Now, what kind of sellers are willing to do this kind of strategy? One type of sellers and one type of sellers only. They're called motivated sellers. Okay. Just had an accident. There we go. All right. All right, so sorry guys, we are live and things happen. I'm unscripted. So, anyways, we're going to do negotiation live. You're going to hear one of my students talk to a seller. This is in Las Vegas. My students in New York or New Jersey, I can't remember off the top of my head right now. And he's talking to a seller, negotiating owner financing. And what we're doing right now is offering the seller $1,000. That's it, $1,000 to buy a $530,000 home. So again, we're offering the seller $1,000, and we're asking them to be the lender, which we're asking the seller to be the bank. Okay, and we're just going to take over their payments. Okay, because they already have an existing mortgage or loan in place. And this is not an ugly home. This is not a fix and flipper. This is a beautiful home, above average home, because average homes in Las Vegas is $300,000 or down. This is a $500,000 plus home, and live negotiation where he's going to offer the seller $1,000 and just take over the payments. Now, if you want to listen to this live, then join me for our meeting tomorrow at 10 o'clock Central Time, where you have a chance to join us and our whole mastermind group at Profit Sharing, where we're going to go to this call and I'm going to audit my student and help him better improve his offer giving. Because when you deal with motivated sellers, you don't have to come up with the repair costs, you don't have to come up with the cash, you don't have to come up with any of this, because the seller is going to finance the terms for you. The one thing that you do have to work on is your ability to build a relationship with the seller. Okay, and in this conversation that we're going to have tomorrow at 10 o'clock, I invite every single you guys to come join us at profitsharing.mrnofluff.com. It's not like any other REI club out there where you go and they sell you stuff. What we do is from day one help you cash checks, because whenever you cash a check, that's when I get paid for it, because we're going to profit share. Okay, and what we do is we teach you how to buy houses in your own backyard without spending any money in marketing. Zero. I know you heard guys talking about their marketing costs is going up, bandit signs, direct mail, etc. We don't use any of that. We use the newest technology, and it's my own creation that I share with you when you join the profit sharing. That you can find deals in your own backyards, just like my students have, over and over and over. It doesn't matter if they're in California, New York, Las Vegas, Florida, Dallas, Colorado. It does not matter where your area is. The markets are changing, and there are motivated sellers that are about to start coming in like a hurricane. And knowing this strategy, it's a great way to buy rental properties, a great way to do fix and flips without using hard money credit that you're just doing other people's mortgages. You're just taking over other people's mortgages. And it only works with motivated sellers. And I show you how to find these motivated sellers in my profit sharing coaching, like I've showed many of my other students. And then we show you how to find those sellers in your backyard for free. You just take the sweat equity, you just get on the bicycle and you pedal. The system's already there for you. And then once you find that seller, then we show you how to talk to them, how to filter them, and then we show you how to give offers to them, so you don't have to come up with a big pile of money. All you got to do is be able to follow the instructions, the blueprint. Like one of my students says, it's much easier to follow the blueprint versus mapping it out yourself, because it's already been done, proven. Many students have done it. Doesn't matter if you're white, black, or Mexican. It doesn't matter if you're short, or tall, doesn't matter, whatever your skin color, your background. Many of my students have done it over and over now in many different parts of the world, right? So now I know it's proven. So if you follow that, then we're going to help you find the seller, talk to them, filter them, give them offers, put it on their contract, find the funds. Usually we have the seller. So in the profit sharing coaching that we're going to have tomorrow at 10 o'clock, I highly recommend you guys to join. How much does it cost? $20 and some change per meeting. That's it, guys. $20. All right. It's $83.25 per month. That's it. Okay. To learn how to do flip. I know it's hard to believe because all these other guys charge so much money for this stuff. And my stuff works. So I'm not trying to sell you stuff. I'm trying to help you get a check, because when I can help you get a check, I'm going to take, we're going to split it. So when you win, I win. So it's a win-win, guys. And we're going to help out these sellers win, because just like this motivated seller, there's a bunch of them out there. Okay. So tomorrow, 10 o'clock and every other week, we're going to teach you how to find deals, structure deals, negotiate deals without spending tons and tons of money, without educating yourself tons, because this is not a place where you come and we talk to you and educate you. No, this is a place where you come, you roll up sleeve, and we go do deals. Because if you're not doing deals, I'm not getting paid, and I want to get paid because I want to help you get deals. I want you to encourage other people. So I'm going to give you the shortest direction without the fluff to get you deals. I'm going to give you tunnel vision so you know exactly what to do. That's the power of profit sharing. Okay, guys. So tomorrow we're going to do a live negotiation with owner financing, aka subject to, aka RAFs, aka taking over payments, with a motivated seller in Vegas. One of my students, Ken, he's the one that's going to be talking, and I'm going to audit him in front of the whole group so everyone can learn. Okay, so join me tomorrow at 10 o'clock and every other week. Let's roll up our sleeves and do deals in your backyard. The market is changing. Why do I say that? I just talked to a seller, okay, in Waco, Texas. The guy is motivated. He's been laid off. Guess what? There's going to be tons of other people just like that happening, because big corporations got two things. They got a tax cut, and what they did is they bought their stocks, right? Because the top management gets bonuses. CEOs, they get bonuses when the stock does good, right? So they bought their stocks. The second thing they did is they borrowed this easy money. Because the Fed interest rates all-time low in the history of America has never been this low before. They're buying their own stocks, so the stock market is propped up. Top managements are going to get tremendous bonuses, right? Just like 2006, guys. Those guys that are doing mortgage-backed securities, they made big bonuses, right? Same thing now, right? But these corporations are not producing good products or services. That's why GMC, that's why Ford, they're going to stop. They're not going to make cars anymore, okay? Because they're not competitive compared to Nissan or Toyota, okay? So they're not making good products. And guess what? They're buying their stocks. And this tightening of the economy, they're going to start laying off people. And once they start laying off people, then you're going to see home defaults. You already see car defaults. There's over 7 or 9 million. I'm sorry, I did a video about it like 4 weeks ago. Million people defaulting on their cars. Okay, what do you think the next thing is? Think about it. What do you think the next thing is? And guess what? All these people, they're going to have beautiful homes. Not all of them. Some are going to have crappy homes. Some are going to have mega mansions. Some are going to have mansions. Some are going to have $500,000. Some are going to have $50,000 homes. Variety of different people are going to be getting laid off. They're going to lose money in their stocks, in their equities. Pensions are going to be hurting because all this other crap the banks are doing. And there's going to be a tsunami of motivated sellers that are trying to sell. Okay, you can see it right now. This seller that called me in Waco, he's trying to sell his house been trying to sell for $250. The banks are foreclosing and they're selling at $209. See how you see how the trouble? And this is just the beginning. Okay, and now imagine 3 more months, 6 more months when CNN, NBC, they all come out there and say, look, man, it's down, it's down. Then more panic, more inventory, and this strategy is going to be one of the gold mines for me, okay, and some of my students that want to buy properties without banks, without credit, without a big pile of money. Now, if you have good credit, good for you. That's awesome. You have a pile of cash, great for you, right? But it's great to have this tool to use on properties that you can save your cash. Like the seller owns the house free and clear. Why should you throw your $300,000 down or $100,000 down or whatever? Why not have the seller just finance it for you with 0% interest, a non-recourse loan. What that means is if you default, they're not going to come after you. You didn't sign a promissory note. They're only going to take the collateral. Okay, so why not have the seller finance it for you? Why should you throw your 300 or 100 or a million, whatever you're going to throw down the property? Have them carry the note for you, and that's what I'm talking about. Because there are motivated sellers that are here. The market has changed. 2016, I told you guys I was out of the real estate. The bubble was too high. 2019, I'm in here, and I'm letting you guys know this is not financial advice. In my opinion, I'm in the game and I'm buying real estate. I want to buy your deals. Join my profit sharing, and I'm going to help you do deals because I want to buy your deals. And if I don't want to buy it, I help you exit it, and we'll both make money and we'll eat off of it. All right. Hustle and bustle. Don't take no for an answer, guys. Tomorrow, 10 o'clock sharp, profit sharing coaching. We're going to go into a live call with the seller, negotiating a subject to owner financing deal, where we only give the seller $1,000 to buy their $530,000 home. Think about what I just said. And this home is in immaculate shape. Okay. Guys, let me know what state you're from. Hustle and bustle. And I see you tomorrow. Peace, guys. All right, Kenneth, let me put the address in there. Thanks for asking. Profit. Jason, do you do tag sales? Okay, that's a good question. Okay, so Jason asked that, do I work on tax lien sales? No, I don't do that. That is a good marketing channel that you put into your funnel, but I deal with motivated sellers. I don't like tax liens because there's a long period of redemption, and I like to get the deed right now. I like to go ahead and do the improvements in the house that I want, or just go ahead and rent it out. And I don't want to be worrying about if the seller's going to come back and redeem the property. Okay, because there's so many different ways that I could generate free business that I don't need to compete with ideas that other people do. For example, bandits, everybody does that. Yellow cards, everybody does that. Foreclosure, sending out yellow cards. Everyone does that. Foreclosure, door knocking. Everyone does that. Tax. Everyone's doing that. I'm doing stuff that there's no one's doing it because it came out of my creativity, right? And I'm the only guy fishing there, or my students are the only people fishing there, or only there's like one or two fishermen. Versus going to a pond that everyone knows about. Like, hey guys, get the foreclosure list and send them yellow letters. Well, dude, everyone's doing that, right? So you're gonna have to spend a lot of freaking money to get a deal. And majority of people will spend that freaking money and never do a deal. So, I want my students to succeed, because when they succeed, I succeed. So my success depends on my students to succeed. Does that make sense? I just let go of all my businesses, everything to do this. So my whole thing depends on my students to succeed. So I'm here for them to win. I'm not going to give them crappy stuff, because if they don't win, I don't win. Okay. My goal is to have as many students to come to my dojo and have the most success compared to any other school out there. Because the way I teach is not through sitting and lecture like they do in high school or college. I teach like we teach in boxing, like we teach in wrestling, like we teach football, like we teach instruments. We get into the ring and we do it, and I'm watching over your shoulders and telling you exactly do with a proven system. That's the difference. And that's why my students are able to get deals so fast. Now, if you come in and you don't take freaking action, not me or Jesus can help you. But if you're willing to take action, now it's okay to be like, hey, I'm not sure this is going to work, or it's totally fine. The Alchemist. If you haven't heard that book, go check it out, right? Beginner's Luck. And other people won't. Then if it's, I think I'm having. All right, guys. I think the internet is back now, but I'm having internet trouble. So